I tried to film this video 3 or 4 separate times. I don't even know what I'm saying. I fucking hate this. I didn't want to make this video, but I'm also making this video because I haven't posted a video in like a week. Something that I struggle with doing is tying my happiness to the results and productivity of my YouTube channel, aka my job. God fucking damn it, dude. This is really fucking hard to like say to a camera. I don't know why. So not only am I filming this to like explain to you guys what's going on and why I've been posting less and how I'm feeling in the moment, but I also just feel the need to literally get a video up. So this almost feels like a bullshit video too. I hate this feeling. Dude, it's fucking lame. It's this shit is toxic. It's like
you're making me sad.
Dude, it's just like, what the fuck is next? It's like so many fucking thoughts run through your head. Like, are you irrelevant? Are people bored of your content? Like, what do you do? I don't know. It's like, I understand that this YouTube thing isn't a right, it's a privilege, but it just, and maybe that's my bad for jumping into it thinking that it was so promising. Be like a positive, good person and it does well. And you can like make a living off of that. That's why I was fucking drawn to it, because people were drawn to John for his like genuine fucking positivity and like helping other people, and they like felt good, and I was like, oh, that's sick. Other people feel good about themselves. Like, that's fucking cool. Now it's just like, what does well is fucking drugs, alcohol, and like the worst, like all the worst sensational shit, and all the biggest fucking creators are douchebags.
Yeah.
Like, how do people not see that, like, oh my god, that some of these fucking creators, it's like, it just doesn't fucking make sense to me. It's like, how are you so fucking ignorant that this person that you're looking up to, that you can't fucking see that they're a straight up douchebag? They're fucking people over. And it's like they want to believe anything just to hold their hero in the heroic spot. If one of my idols ever did something fucked up, I'd be like, fuck you. That's why YouTube-y type thumbnails and shit and titles don't fucking do well anymore, because people know what clickbait is. And then you get like these channels that they're like, oh, well, I watch this channel because they actually do the shit, and like, it's not clickbait. But that shit is toxic for people. It's bad for people. Drugs and alcohol are fucking bad for people.
Yeah.
And like, these fucking kids think it's like fucking sick. And I'm like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. I don't know how some of these fucking big douchebag creators have the following that they have. It's like, can't you see that these people fucking suck? Like, how dumb are you? How naive are you?
You know what's funny though, bro?
What?
Don't yell at me.
Sorry. Sorry.
No, you're good, bro. I'm kidding. What's funny about this whole situation is that I guarantee you that those creators that are super big are having the same identity crisis that you are with having like the whole like views thing. Like, you might be like stressing out about the whole views thing, but I guarantee you, like, there's a lot of like YouTubers out there that are like, fuck, how cringy am I?
I mean, yeah, and they're probably just like glued to their fucking coffin because that's what's doing well. They're like, oh shit, I have to keep up this douchey shit because it does well. As much as people want to say that like John is like fake and like forced and stuff, he's fucking not, dude. He might be a little more animated for the camera, but all of those thoughts and all of those words are his. He believes in that shit. He spits shit that he believes in. A lot of these people like spit shit that they don't believe in to try to fucking get more numbers. Between 3 or 4 separate mental breakdowns. Although I am proud and excited for the success that I've created, I still get very stressed out about ideas, posting regularly or irregularly, not having enough videos, even financial stuff stresses me out, because as you guys know, this is all I do. I don't have a normal 9 to 5, I do this, and I was able to sustain myself with this, Slammin', and just the support of you guys with the channel and the support from Slammin'. And I'm getting off topic. I wanted to talk about stress of being a content creator on this platform and YouTube in general. I just listened to podcasts, John's new Progress Daily podcast that he came out with. He just interviewed Peter McKinnon, who, if you guys don't know who he is, check him out. He's a photographer, cinematic, vlogger, editor. He's insane. He's very, very good at what he does. The podcast was super inspiring because they got really into depths.
But if you mess up the title and the thumbnail, it's useless. And it's unfortunate that it dictates so much of the success of our work.
About like the politics and the stuff that creators deal with and struggle with, and I got a lot out of it. It used to be a lot more one-on-one and directly personal with you guys way earlier on in my channel, and then back in like November of 2017, last year, the end of last year, I like burnt the fuck out, and I just did not want to post a video every day anymore. So I stopped posting daily and I started posting every other day. And I didn't make an announcement about it, but people were kind of like, where's the video? Where's the video? Where's the video? And now, you know, I don't post every day. Sometimes I'll literally only post once a week. What I try to do is 3 times a week, but I've been so fixated ever since that point on only putting out quality content, aka my interpretation of quality content is based on whether the video does well or not. That's not necessarily a right representation of the quality of the content. I mean, clearly it's not. You can work really hard on a video for hours and even days, and it can flop if it doesn't have the right title and thumbnail. And that stuff is so important when doing YouTube. It's just the way it is. Creators talk about clickbait different than like an audience would talk about clickbait. What I always understood clickbait is lying. Lying in the title, saying the video is about this and the video is not about that, or you're stretching the truth a little bit. A lot of people think clickbait is literally just something that reels you in, whether it's like a portion in the video or a segment in the video, or just not even what they perceived the title and thumbnail to be. Creators talk about clickbait in the sense that it's the title of the video and the thumbnail of the video, how you're gonna bring in people to watch your video. It's not that us as YouTube, and I'm like basically repeating verbatim what Peter said, but he put it so well that it really resonated with me, and it kind of made me feel relieved because he's a bigger creator and he understands this, and even he experiences this. It's not that we're so desperate for views that we need to clickbait, it's just the way the platform is. The platform is based around drawing in the audience to watch your video because, as you know, this is a very competitive platform. Anyway, I've gone off way on a tangent, so I've been really focused on that. So you can have one of two things. You can have somebody over here who has their overall channel views are high, but their views per video are less. And then you have another person over here who their channel views are lower, but their views per video are higher. When an audience sees that, they see that as a channel B over here, we'll call it B, that has more views per video does better. But on the back end, they don't see the analytics of another channel that's posting more frequently has a higher accumulation of views because simply they post more frequently. Now, since being so fixated on the quality, wrongly associating that with the number of views that I'm getting has really stressed me out. I'll hit these creative walls it's been kind of once a month, and I know a lot of creators struggle with this, but I've tried to film this video so many times and it just turns out that it's just me bitching the entire time. I always find relief when I get to that point where I just say fuck it and like don't care. I'm like, okay, I just don't care about the views anymore. I'm just gonna post because I want to. I'm just gonna go out and skate and film it because I want to. And I'm just gonna make these videos because I want to. Because that is what I like to do anyway. But when I start associating my happiness with how well my numbers are doing, I am literally destined for failure every time, and then I'll hit these brick walls. So it's like a balance, your personal life and your work life. You also got to try to disassociate the two and just do the things that you want to do, and if it works out, it works out. But if it doesn't work out, then it's like, and this is something I always have to remind myself, if it doesn't work out, worst case scenario, my worst case scenario really isn't that bad. I have nothing to lose. And by that, meaning just making the content that I want to make and just making the videos that I want to make. And the people who enjoy them will stay and watch. And it might not work with the current state of the algorithm or not for this current period of time, but at least I'm enjoying doing it. Now, my reason for bringing this conversation up is different than the reason why I tried to make the previous 4 videos about this very topic, because I simply was just overwhelmed and bitching and complaining and just wanted to get a video up because I didn't have a video up, so I was like, okay, I'm having a mental breakdown, make a video about that. Now I just wanted to make this video to kind of tell the story and show you what I've kind of gathered, what kind of information I've gathered from this situation. Maybe you can apply it to your life, maybe it's helpful. Now, I overall am a generally positive and happy person, and I don't really take myself too seriously. As you guys can probably tell from all of my content, I'm pretty like happy-go-lucky and I'm kind of trolling and sarcastic. But there are times where you need to shed light on this sort of thing, simply because it's so easy to get lost in the politics of literally anything. And if I don't take a step back to like remind myself like why I'm doing this and why I enjoy doing this, and that it's not about all this superficial stuff like numbers and money and finance, even though yes, you have to pay your bills. That's why things are the way they are with not only the platform, but with, I guess, society in general. It's just good to take a step back and realize like the truth behind the situation. Jesus fucking Christ, what did I just say?